Hello, this is Robin. I want to welcome everyone. Takes time out of the day to watch the video. I have a Walmart grocery haul. I think it's mostly all groceries. Yeah, biggest part of it. We went to Walmart and got the rest of our Thanksgiving dinner. So, hope everyone's having a good day. I'm going to sit you down and I will show you what I got. Hold on here. Okay. It's not a real long one. Had to go get my medicine. My kitchen's a mess because I took down all my apple stuff. They are calling for some snow here. Now, whether we'll get it or not, I don't know. Oh, some of this stuff, I was wandering around Walmart looking at Christmas stuff. So some of this stuff my husband put in the buggy. I didn't even know he put it in. He got the Great Value Cantina style salsa. He's planning on making chili. And I don't eat chili that often. And some of the stuff he puts in it, I've never heard about or heard of putting in chili. So this, I guess, he's putting in the chili. Hope you don't go sailing here. Got that. And he got some petite diced tomatoes. Okay, and this is in no particular order. I got 2 cans of the Bruce's sweet potatoes. We are having 15 to 16 people here in my tiny house for Thanksgiving. And that's usually what it runs every year. But you know what? I look at it this way. The more the people, the cozier. You pull up a chair, pull up the floor, wherever you want to sit. And it's only for 2 or 3 hours. But the memories we make, the pictures, that's all that counts. I've got 2 cans of the Bruce's yams. Sorry about my arm. And then I got the Libby's 100% pure pumpkin. I get 2 pumpkin pies out of this. And I got one of the Imperial butters. And then, again, if I don't have time to make my own homemade gravy, I got 3 packs of the brown gravy. My husband got 2 of the McCormick chili mix. And then I got the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, the original 4-pack. And then he got another can of the petite sliced tomatoes. And you know me, I gotta have my small curb cottage cheese. And then here's 1 can of the sliced beets and 1 can of the canned milk for my pumpkin pie. Here's the other can of the sliced beets. I make pickled eggs. And then there's my other canned milk. And then I'm going to... He found a new recipe for apple pie. Instead of the regular crust, this calls for cinnamon bun crust. So it called for the cinnamon roll Pillsbury cinnamon roll. So you roll this out in a pie pan, and then, I don't know if you bake it first. I have to read the recipe. But you roll this out in your pie pan, and then you take your apple pie filling. This is the Lucky Leaf. And you bake it. It's as simple as that. I normally make my own apple pie, but he's seen this recipe, and it's new. So he asked me if I wanted to try it, and I told him sure. I know this sounds crazy, but I do not like cinnamon rolls. I never did. There's just something about them. I don't like cinnamon rolls. But that's me. And again, when people around here, and I'm sure it's every state, when you hear a storm, oh my gosh, Wal-Mart's bread, like there was hardly no bread left. I needed ketchup, so I got the Heinz. This is Heinz 57. And I'm sorry, I didn't go down the price list because like I said, half of the stuff he put in, I was off looking for other stuff. This is Nature Owns honey wheat bread. Oh, these are the wrong nails. That Michael's haul I've been doing with those 70% off farmhouse things I've been wanting to put in my kitchen. I wasn't with him when he got the nails, and we got the wrong nails, so I can't do my kitchen tomorrow, but that's okay. We picked up the 36-pound of the large eggs. There's 18 packs of the eggs here. And then my husband always keeps instant mashed potatoes here. If I'm not home and he wants mashed potatoes, he will make some instant mashed potatoes. So these are the Idaho Spuds Classic mashed potatoes. And then he got these Nutty Buddies for his lunch. I don't know, you know what, his sugar was high, so they upped his sugar medicine. Now it's been low, and his sugar's been crashing, so I think his doctor is an hour and a half from here. So we need to get him back to the doctor and get that checked out again. And then, of course, this is winter. Well, winter's going to be coming, so we got some more cold medicine. And we got the turkey stovetop stuffing. We got 2 of the turkey stuffing. And no, people, I do not make my own pie crust. My mother does. Still at 92, she makes her own pie crust. But no, I do not make my own pie crust. Never did, probably never will. So I got the Petridge Deep Dish Pie Crust. There's 2 of them in here. Now these were $1.74. These are for the pumpkin pie. And my granddaughter and most of my kids, I do make chocolate pie for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and they love it in the graham cracker. And this is the Keebler, and there's 1 here, so I bought 2 of them. And then again, they finally had my diet peach tea. So I only got 1 gallon because I have a little bit in another gallon. And then the last thing, got the 50 count of the Great Value soap-proof styrofoam bowls. And I buy the hefty, there's 40 in here, of the soap-proof compartment trays for dinner for Thanksgiving. And there's 40, there'll be enough here for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I think, oh, we bought, I think we bought toilet paper, but I already put that away. So that was my Walmart haul. Just a little rant. I told you I was kind of going around Walmart. Anyway, back in the garden center, if most Walmarts have the same, is their Christmas. Anyway, we went through the Christmas stuff, and on the way back out, I had the buggy, and we were coming out, and at our grocery, or our Walmart, coming out of the Christmas, where the garden center is, on the right is the cat food stuff. On the left is the aisle where the Christmas wreaths and stuff is. Anyway, there was two women with two buggies. The one woman was closest to the aisle looking at the Christmas wreaths. The other woman was walking beside her with a cart, and she had a little boy that was walking. He was standing beside her. She wasn't holding his hand, but she had the cart, and then he was standing beside her, which was in front of my buggy. And then my husband was kind of beside me. Now, on the other side of me, there was a man, a worker, Walmart worker with a, he had a crate of stuff there unloading cat food and stuff. So you couldn't go nowhere. So I stopped, and this little boy is like dab smack right in front of my cart, and I couldn't go nowhere. And then his mother, I'm assuming that was his mother, was right beside him. And then on the other side was another lady. So we're just standing there. Like, I'm literally at a dead stop. This little boy is looking at me, and I'm assuming it's his mother because they looked identical almost. She's standing there looking at me. So I said, mainly to the mother, but I'm looking at the little boy. I said, "Excuse me," very nicely. The woman looked at me and said, "He's only 3. He's not going to know what excuse me means." And I'm thinking to myself, okay. And I looked at her and I said, "But you know what it means, so that's your job to take him by the hand and move him so I can get by." And she goes, "Really?" I said, "Yes, really. Aren't you his mother?" "Yeah." "Well, then that's your job, to move him so I can get by." So she grabbed him by the hand and moved him. Well, by then my husband come and took the buggy, and he just took off. So I stopped, and she went on by, and the little boy, she let go of his hand, well, he stopped in the middle of the aisle. And she turned around, and I started walking, and I stopped because she started coming back. Well, she took him by the hand, and she stopped. And I was waiting. Because I was pissed. And I thought, you know what? I can only be so nice, and I'm not going to start anything in front of a kid. But it depends on how you act with me. I can be very respectful, and I can be very patient. But don't push me, because I can only be so nice and so patient. You only see a certain part of what I let you see on here, which is the real me. And most of the time, this is the real me. But there's two sides to everybody. Everybody gets angry. Everybody gets impatient. And that lady turned around, and I said, "Thank you." And she goes, "Yeah." And then the other lady that was beside her was with her, and she went, "Huh." And I thought, you got your freaking gall. So please, people, take a hold of your kid's hand. And I know he didn't understand what "excuse me" means, but she did. She should have been taking his hand. How long, if I didn't say nothing, how long was she going to stand there and stare at me? I didn't understand. What did she want me to do? Walk in front of the cart and move in myself? Like, really? Okay, I'm done. That's my rant. But I didn't understand. She was staring at me and he was staring at me. What did she want me to do? Grow wings and just fly over top of him? My husband, I'm the whole way through the store, I was really pissed. I was pissed. Okay. Do you want to join my YouTube channel now? Do you want to become part of my YouTube family? Anyway, I hope y'all have a good day and evening. And if you really, really would, I'd love for you to join my YouTube family. Click that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And until we talk again, take care. Bye.